How's it going today, folks? Caleb Ragnar. I'm here over in South Windsor, Connecticut. We're going to be taking a look at a used unit that just rolled up on a 2021 Jayflight 294 QBS. We're going to take a quick look around here on the exterior first, just showing we do have those awning lights. You're going to have your speakers right on the arms there as well, and just pointing out that little piece jutting out, going to be your gutters on the roof right there, so we don't have water pulling off every single inch of this unit. Now, at least for the entry steps, you are going to have the adjustable legs. You'll be able to remove this pin and adjust them to whatever setting is best for your setup. You are going to have the full weight on these when taking them out or in, but they're pretty much going to just tuck right inside of that camper, latch in with this little blue knob right there, and you'll be able to close the door and be on your merry way. Now, out here we are going to have a bumper. This is going to be for an exterior television. We'll have our 110 volt outlets here and our coax for that cable and satellite output. Input's going to be over on the other side. Fresh water tank fill right here. Going to have that little vent there. That way you'll be able to have water shooting out of there once you know you're at full capacity. And then low point drain. This is going to be for that fresh water tank itself. And then we've got our two overflow hoses located right here. Double axle unit here. This is going to have that absorption style refrigerator. So we've got that exhaust here, other spots to be able to access for any maintenance needed on that gas electric fridge. Range hood exhaust right there for that ventilation over the cooktop underneath the microwave. And then we're gonna have our, other low point drains, which are gonna be up in here. So those are going to be the actual low point drains for your water lines when you're ready to winterize this camper. Just pointing out, we do have our propane quick connect, which is going to be right below our outdoor kitchen setup right here. It is going to have that little 2-burner on the exterior here. We have an actual sink, not a dry sink right here. That's going to go to our gray tank. A little shelf up above there. Now, one thing I will point out, these people, I have never seen so much Irish Spring soap and dryer sheets in a camper. These people are really serious about keeping all those mice away. And then we've got the mini fridge out on the back as well. Now, for that bumper, you'll be able to keep your stinky slinky, your septic hose right in here. And just pointing out, it does have the traditional style stabilizer jacks. 2 in the back, 2 in the front. Just making sure that we are only using those for stabilization. If you end up putting a little bit too much weight on them, over torquing them, they are going to be damaged very easily. Now, we do have our fire escape window right here for one of the bunks. This unit is prepped for backup camera, and we still got the spare tire on there as well. Ladder for the roof is rated for 250 pounds. Let's go take a quick peek up there so we can show you everything on the roof. And yeah, everything's feeling good, nice and solid. We do have one of our vents right here that's going to be for in the bathroom. We've got our exhaust right there, these 2 white things for our black tank. And then we have the skylight. 1 air conditioner on this unit, and just to show you, this unit is prepped for solar. So you've already got that connection right there if you decide down the line you wanted to add a solar panel. Yeah, just taking a look at everything. Again, with it being a used unit, roof could use a little bit of a washing, but nothing that I'm seeing over here. I can clearly see they have clearly kept up with their seals right here. We've got new layings over that, and things have been touched up nicely over on this side as well, and around the ladder. So seals are all looking good. Not seeing any signs of spider cracks or any bits of deterioration on those seals either. So beautiful. Let's climb back on down. Back on the ground, moving around the opposite end here, we are going to have the input for our cable and satellite coax connections. And then we do have our gray tank. So looks like this one is going to be just for that outdoor kitchen, other stabilizer. We are going to have a little storage compartment right here, which you will be able to access from underneath that bunk bed. And again, this unit's coming complimentary with a lot of bars of soap over here, so plenty of Irish Spring. Now, right over here is going to be for that main gray tank and our black tank, both termination valves located right there. This unit is going to have a black tank flush, city water connection, and then our 30 amp power cord. Not detachable, never have to worry about leaving it behind. We've got the outdoor shower, ability to get that hot and cold water once we do fire up our gas electric water heater. And then below that, furnace exhaust. Now, water heater is going to be located right over here. Again, gas and electric options slide out. Just pointing out, anytime we are bringing this in, we will want to get up on that roof, clear out any debris so we don't have anything getting stuck underneath these seals right here. Seals are also looking very good. Again, you will want to make sure that we are conditioning these twice a year. And the thing I do love about the Jaycos, you probably can't see it super well. We've got this first seal. There is another one underneath there as well. So double seals, make sure we don't have any moisture getting inside. We've got the Goodyear tires on this puppy. I know that these are rated for up to 87 miles per hour, though I would definitely recommend not going that fast when we're flying down the road with this beauty. Now moving over towards the front, we're gonna just have some stickers right here. Again, just showing you got a little over 1,300 pounds of cargo in here. Dry weight is at 6,900, and it's gonna show VIN number on all 3 stickers, tire pressure at 80, and that's gonna lead right into our pass-through storage. We've got the tool right here to be able to raise and lower those scissor jacks, though you can always get a drill, making sure we do not use an impact driver. And just pointing out, this storage right here, you will be able to access from underneath the bed as well. Now up on the front, there is one battery already on this. We've got our battery pack out here today to give us a little power. And you're gonna be able to add a second one if you need to. Propane tanks does have the electric tongue jack, the smart jack, to be specific by name brands. And at least for all of our compartment doors, they are going to be on those plastic clips. Again, just giving you a visual here of that front pass-through from the other side. Alrighty. Front door, just to point out, is going to be on that latch, so no friction hinge for the door. Now on our way in, we are going to have the bar here. Little bit of storage underneath the sink on this end. More Irish Spring soap. Let's get that light on here, give you a visual, everything underneath the sink. Now that clear tubing that you see right over there, that's going to be connected to your water pump. You'll be able to place that inside of your antifreeze when you are ready to pump antifreeze into that entire system. And you see it right down there. So you'll have that little nozzle in there, or the dial, be able to switch that from that white hose, which is your fresh water tank, over to that clear tubing right there. Switch for your water pump is going to be on the meter here. Be able to view your battery content, fresh, black, and both those gray tanks, as well as both switches to turn your water heater on, either by a gas, electric, and you can do both if you really want to. Light switches, one's going to be for the awning, the other will be for those main living lights. All the living lights in here are going to have that push button for you to be able to turn on and off. And then some of the lights underneath are not going to be connected to a switch, so you'll have to turn those on and off manually. Slide out control, awning control, and then we are going to have fire extinguisher. We've got our CO2 propane alarm right here. I gotta say, I love this little bench right here. Good spot to put the shoes. Sit down, putting your shoes on. We've got the coat hooks on the actual wall right there. Lots of overhead cabinetry over here. Good spot to be able to stash some extra knickknacks for camping. Looks like we got all the manuals in this unit as well. And though it does not come with a TV in here, they do have that bracket on there. So looks like you'd be able to fit 32-inch TV here comfortably. You have the connections for 12 volt if you would like to go with a 12 volt television. Spot to hook everything up. Oh, I love it. Got the CD player. Break out that CD binder. We can still play all of our favorite discs. And it is going to have Bluetooth as well as your radio settings. Speaker zone 1 is going to be right inside of here. And then 2 is going to be those speakers on the awning arms. Just showing you this out of here. More free soap. And then we've got our tri-fold sofa right here. U-shaped dinette, both will be able to convert into a bed. You can house a couple extra people on top of all that space inside of that bunk room as well. Overhead pass-through. And we're going to just keep moving down the line on the wall. All of our heat ducts are going to be on the sides towards the bottom of our cabinetry. We've got the actual furnace unit right underneath here. And then this is going to be an access panel to get to the back of your water heater. Bypass valves are going to be located in there. Controls for our heating and air conditioning system right here. Dometic controls. And then we're going to have some more space in here. Nice deep cabinets. These are not floating shelves, so they're all stationary. But plenty of room to be able to stash everything you need. Towels, clothes if you really needed to. And you could also double up as a pantry. And another little space in there for cabinets. Now in the actual bunk room, we are going to have the double bunks. Now at least for these, just pointing out, for sleeping on the singles for 300 pounds, if you are using it just for storage, suggested not to go over 200 pounds. Little quote-unquote wardrobe. You got a spot to hang all of your coats, shirts, dresses, and then a little bit more space under here as well. Now, as I had pointed out outside, there's going to be a light here as well, just to show you. USB ports right below. And then we'll be able to open this up and get access to that pass-through compartment on the driver's side. Now, this side will have a little bit of storage, but because of that outdoor kitchen, ooh, they left a vacuum too. Ooh, a quarter. Nice. We got a tip today. And then another fire exit on the back, as well as one over here. These can still be utilized as a window, just making sure when we have that red lever going through the hole here, we do not push it all the way out. That will self-release that window, which will fall and crash to the ground below. And yeah, again, the other bunk here. Now for the lights in here, they are going to be all push button. Now for the AC ducts on the ceiling, these are going to be adjustable. You'll be able to move them and close them up. So if we don't have anyone back here, you can close it up and better utilize and push that air throughout the parts of the camper that you actually want to have cooled. Now we'll take a quick peek into the bathroom. Looks like they left towel rack right over here. We've got our toilet, no medicine cabinet, just the mirror, GFCI outlet here for your hair dryers, and then we have a light switch for in here. Now the actual controls for the vent, you'll have to hit the actual switch right here, and then you'll be able to open it up with this knob right there. For the sink, showing you a quick peek underneath right here. All is looking good. And then the thing I love the most about this unit, it is a pretty good size shower. You really could comfortably fit 2 people inside of here. And good amount of space. For those tall folks, that skylight will offer a little bit of extra room if you're trying to cram inside of that shower. Now, I missed this on the dinette. You are going to have some storage underneath as well. And then this right here is going to be an access panel to the back of those water lines for the shower. We've got our absorption refrigerator right here, which is telling me right now, hey, I got no 110 and the gas is off. So that's going to be blinking red. You will be able to set your controls for this by changing the mode. A is going to be automatic, prioritizing your 110 volts of electricity. If it does not have that, it will switch over to gas, which is what that water droplet will represent. Electric only, gas only. Temperature control 1 through 5, 5 being the coolest. We've got that freezer. The freezer is always going to cool down a little bit quicker than the fridge. And if you are planning to carry any cold goods, they do recommend turning this fridge on at least 8 to 12 hours prior to putting perishable items in there. Though when I camped, my father and I would turn it on. We would have water bottles frozen from a few days prior, throw it in there and treat it like a cooler. Now it does look like they have the access panel down right here that would normally be set up right back here, just so you can use it as storage without anything bumping into those water lines behind it. We've got our converter breaker panel right here. Everything neatly printed out. Oh, the light's not helping here. Printed and labeled. Also, as the son of an electrician, you don't have to worry about reading any not so fancy handwriting. Now we are going to have the stove, which really doesn't look like they used it all that much. But, I mean, you could get some brownies, maybe some mac and cheese, a little pizza, 3-burner gas stove right above that as well. We are going to have that glass cover. It is not pressurized glass, so please do not cook on top of that. We've got the igniter, burners for the 3, and the controls for the oven. There's going to be lights on this as well to make them nice and blue. Now for the range hood exhaust, we do have our light and fan located right over here with that filter. So if you did leave it open, bugs are not going to be able to get through that. The second you turn on that fan, they're going to be kicked right out. We've got our microwave right above that. And then some more storage space above. Plug for the microwave there. And space to be able to put anything else you need for the kitchen. Now for the blinds, at least near that fire source, that open flame, you are going to have the Venetian blinds at this window. All the other ones are going to have these pull down blackout blinds right here, which you'll be able to easily lift up. For the windows, you're going to have some that are going to be like that fire. The other ones you'll just pull out, swing on over to the side. It's got the screen. Be able to easily get some cross ventilation throughout the camper on those days where it's warm, but not warm enough to where we need to turn on that air conditioner. Now, lots of drawers throughout this camper as well. And I missed the bottom one. Oh, and here's our little control to be able to open and close those Venetian blinds. Now, I just wanted to show you again that water pump. We can even see we got a little bit of antifreeze right in here. This is where we'll be able to pump that antifreeze into all of our water lines. So, easy winterization process. You can honestly probably do the whole winterization in under 20 minutes. Let's just take a quick peek into the bedroom. Now, there is no mattress on this unit at the moment, but we are going to have, no switch in here, so we got to hit these all manually. Bumper for the TV, so whatever TV you had in the bedroom, you could easily have it in here while traveling. We want to watch something outside, pop it right off, set it up on the exterior mount. Each side is going to have outlets. And then you're going to have your own little spot to hang up your coats, dresses, shirts. Shelf right above as well. I would personally not advise loading up evenly distributed more than 50 some odd pounds over that shelf. Oh, I was wrong. Oh no, that's for the blue light. Nice. Little mood lighting over there, I like it. Oh, more quarters. Nice, it's a big payday over here today. And now this one is going to also have non-floating shelves, so hang up whatever you need in that one. Spot right here to put all your folded clothes. And then we're also going to just see, this is on those pistons, so you'll be able to have that up and access storage through that pass-through and a little bit of additional space underneath the bed. On this quick walkthrough of this 2021 Jayflight 294 QPS. If you do have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I will also provide my email and phone number. We look forward to hearing from you here at Pete's RV and hope you and the family have a great 2024 camping season ahead.